Okay, I'm here today to talk about why it's better to own a home than to rent one. May sound like it's an obvious thing, but you'd be surprised at the people that I talk to right now that are choosing to rent instead of buy a home. So rent is 100% interest. You know, a lot of people are saying interest rates are why I'm not buying a home right now. Well, you know, we're seeing price reductions day after day. Homes are staying on the market a lot longer. You know, you buy a home right now that you would have had to pay $100,000 over on last year, this time, for list price, even below list price. You know, we're seeing homes come in with instant equity because they're appraising for more than people are paying right now. So your interest rate is it's temporary. I mean, we hope it's temporary. If they don't go down, then they're only going to go back up. So why not lock in a price now? One great thing about, owning your own home is you can make the changes you want to make to it. You can not just paint the walls, because you can do that to a rental, but change out the appliances, replace the cabinets, do stuff to the yard, add on to it, pop the top. There's so many options, so many things that you can't do to a rental. I've lived in rentals before where, I would just kill to make a couple of changes. But I would have had to pay for them to be redone back to exactly how they were when I moved in, because that's just how rentals go. Going back to interest. Interest is something that you can refinance out of later. But rent is 100% interest. You're not gaining equity. You're getting a roof over your head, but in the end, you hand the keys back to the landlord and you have nothing again. Home ownership provides you with, you've got leverage. It's the best way to build wealth. It's really just a no-brainer. The American dream. Own a home, buy a home, sell a home. Hell, buy two homes. One great thing about a home is you can eventually pay it off, and then you don't have to pay to live there anymore. You'll have to pay taxes and you'll have to pay insurance, but that's negligible compared to rent. Like, for instance, I know people paying $3,000, $4,000 in rent. Do you know how much house that could afford you? You could have a yard, a place to park your car. I know I've rented places before where I had to pay for the parking spot. $200 a month for a place to put my car. You don't have to do that if you own your home. You can write off mortgage interest. So, while it's higher, you'll just have a larger deduction. So while you're paying a little more, if you're comfortable with your payment now, imagine how comfortable you'll be with it once you refinance into a lower rate. Or imagine how comfortable you'll be with it if rates continue to go up and you lock one in at a really great price, at a really great number. One other thing that a lot of people don't think about, or I think there's a misconception, and that's, once you own your home and you live there, say you get older, hopefully you get older, and retire, your home can be a source of income. You get a reverse mortgage. So you're not paying a mortgage payment anymore. People who are renting don't have that opportunity. There's just so many reasons why you should buy. Homeownership is the best way to build wealth. Anyone will tell you that. Dave Ramsey, all of the financial people, everybody just loves to rave about. They will tell you homeownership is the best way to build wealth. And I am here to tell you that I helped people buy homes 2 or 3 years ago, even 4 years ago, that I helped sell their homes in this past year. Now, while that market was a little crazy, a lot of those folks walked away with $100,000 in their pockets. That's after commissions. That's after paying off their mortgages. And these are people that put 3 to 5% down. So they brought maybe $20,000 to the table and walked away with $100,000. There's nothing else that you can buy and then hold on for 4 years and sell and make that kind of money. There's just nothing. So I'm a huge proponent for home ownership, obviously, being in real estate and owning my own home. And I would love to help you buy a home in the Denver metro area and help you find a place where you fit in, where you feel like you fit in. Somewhere that has everything that you've been looking for.
So give me a call and let's talk about your plans. I think that now's the time to jump in.